All right, Shalom. Shalom, giving all praises, glory, and honors unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the 144,000, the rest of the hopeful elect out there. This is your brother, the preacher Zion from GMS Atlanta, back with another edifying video. And this is breaking news. I just checked I was just going through my feed, and I saw this was live. This is let's see if it'll show the video. Let's see what this is. So this is the immigration protest live from Agenda Free TV. Los Angeles protests, Marines deployed to LA. So they're still protesting out there in Los Angeles. And I was just catching it. So you can see that they're out there. I got it paused right now. I'm not going to play it because I don't want the voiceover and the sound to drown out me speaking. But as you can see here, it says 700 Marines and 2,000 more National Guard sent to Los Angeles. And there was already 2,000 National Guard sent out there. So you got 700 Marines. That's almost 1,000 Marines out there for these protests. And 2,000 more National Guard were just sent out. Matter of fact, let me scroll backward. And then you can see here, it was on the screen. I want to get it in a good position. Okay, you know what? Let me do this. Let me scroll forward. So bear with me. So it says here, this is from Sean Parnell on Twitter, or X, right? This is 8:16 p.m., June 9th, 2025. So they just sent this. It says, at the order of the president, which is Donald J. Trump, a.k.a. Nero Caesar. Remember, Nero in history had a problem with the Christians, the Israelites. So this is history all over again. But this time it's the northern kingdom. All right. It was Judea or Judah or the southern kingdom going back to the time of Rome. All right. Reincarnation is in the Bible, just so you know, for the new ones out there. So it says, at the order of the president, the Department of Defense is mobilizing an additional 2,000 California National Guard to be called into federal service to support ICE and to enable federal law enforcement officers to safely conduct their duties. So it's a lot of action going on out there in Los Angeles and California, as we predicted coming into this year. You know, once Trump was in office, we knew that the kid gloves were going to come off, and this devil's going to start showing his horns. And Trump, he's just doing the bidding of the elite. He's not the main guy behind this. It's the infamous white elite, super rich, trillionaire families behind the scenes with their witchcraft and wizardry that is orchestrating all of this for their global agenda. All right. And their target is our people, the tribes, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. See, we've been out there for years teaching on the street corners, on YouTube. The Hebrew Israelites have been prophesying, telling you that these things were going to come. Jeremiah 30:7, Jacob's trouble. We told you that that America was going to become more draconian in their measures, more authoritarian. We told you that evil was coming, all right? And you don't listen. You know, you don't listen to the prophets. When I say the prophets, the Hebrew Israelites, and I'm speaking more specifically about GMS, Great Millstone, because we're the main ones that go into these prophecies, okay? And so now what's happening is these Hispanics, so-called Mexicans, and there's Central Americans in there as well, the tribe of Zebulon, the tribe of Issachar, the so-called Mexicans, the tribe of Zebulon, or the Central Americans from Panama on down. And we warned you. We've been warning you in Spanish, in Espanol, Inglés. And now what's happening is America is showing you what they really feel about you in this country. So here it is. You have it. You got the Latin tribes or the Hispanic tribes here are protesting about their family members being deported back to their home country. Well, don't y'all send money back to your home country to your family members? You come over here to America, you get these jobs, construction, cleaning, and other jobs, and you send that money right back to Mexico. And then you got these flags. Here it is. You see the woman here with the Mexican flag wrapped around her body. But then y'all are protesting about your family going right back to Mexico. See, this is stupidity at its finest. But these things are set up. It's all set up. It's all to stir up the people. But this is stupidity at its finest. You're proud to be from the country of Mexico, waving the flag from Panama, from Venezuela, from these different Spanish-speaking countries. But then you're protesting about the country, Trump sending these illegals, illegal to the Corporation of America, about them, being sent back to their country. See, this is why the scripture says, for my people are foolish and they are sottish, meaning stupid. All right, but prophecy has to be fulfilled. When you read 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, it says that there will be uproars of the people. When you read the words of Yahushua in Luke, the 21st chapter, starting around the 9th verse, Yahushua said that there was going to be disturbances and commotions, which also mean civil unrest and protests. And then the Apocrypha in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, says that there was going to be sedition among men, that they weren't going to regard their king or princes, because these Mexican protesters and Central American protesters and South American protesters, that speak Spanish, or the tribes, they're protesting against the government, the rulers, the princes, the nobles, the congressmen, the senators, about these laws. That they're protesting against ICE. They're burning down cars. They're throwing rocks at the ICE agents. So what has Trump done? What has Nero Trump, President Trump of the U.S., what has he done? He sent out the Marines. Here it says 700 Marines deployed to Los Angeles as protests continue. And then right here, breaking news, 2,000 more California National Guard sent in to support ICE and the police force down there. So this is just, showing that Jacob's trouble is at hand, nigh at hand. Okay? The time of trouble is nigh at hand. So the protests are continuing. This is live. This is current news right now. Breaking news. With that, hope this was edifying. I'll say shalom.